What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And for today's video guys, I have several very interesting news. First of all, I will show you the recap of our latest achievements and I will show you what should we expect next. Then I will show you Ralph Norman's direct speech in regards to the MMTLP issue. And on top of that, the most important part of today's video is another evidence that basically another broker-dealer had and has an imbalance of the counterfeit shares on their balance sheet. And MMTLP community proved it from the completely opposite side. And guys, it is really amazing. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and for me personally, because it is important, very important for me to see this support from you, from my viewers. So let's start with this tweet that was published by Glass Guy just several hours ago. And this is the recap of the latest achievements. So, let me go to this. We didn't just wait to get to this point, we worked to get to this point, so keep working. And he added this screenshot. Having a down day? Let's recap. 1. Richie is staying till Friday. And I have to admit that Richie is a real hero. He is still in Washington DC and he has several meetings a day for, I guess, second or third week in a row with Congress members, where he explains our current situation and our current position. And I think he deserves a huge shout out from the community. So, thank you Richie, thank you for your hard work. Next one, Norman said the words subpoena and hearings. And in a minute I will show you the direct speech from Ralph Norman in regards to this issue. 3. Next Bridge has an ape show on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday this week. And this news I covered basically yesterday. You can find this update on MMTLPresources.com. Here you can see that Next Bridge Hydrocarbons will be on NAPE Summit. And the tagline of this exhibition is where deals happen. So, let me go to further. SEC is radio silent and we are basically almost 1 week after the deadline of this bipartisan open letter, and we don't have any updates from Gary Gensler and SEC. Next one, FINRA talked. And yes, we know that FINRA wrote a miserable and pathetic answer to the letter, and I have to admit that it is ridiculous when the authorities makes this type of answers. Next one, 6. Some NBA agents are MMTLP holders. And guys, to be honest, I didn't know this fact, but definitely with the more than 65,000 MMTLP shareholders, some of them might work for FBI. Next one, we still have people fighting daily against us. And yes, unfortunately, Charles Gasparina is still trying to push our case down, and he still tries to argue that it is not a problem with MMTLP shares and there is no extra number of shares that were published illegally. On top of that, guys, you can see that Forbes is still in the list of the attackers because of their article that they are still trying to promote. So, let me go to further. People are starting to pay attention, and yes, for now, more and more people are aware of our situation, and this definitely is working for us. And just a couple of days ago, I showed you the thread that was published on Reddit for almost 1 million members community. And 9, more news to come. And yesterday I told you what news we should expect in upcoming weeks, and one of the biggest news is definitely a potential subpoena and the hearings of Gary Gensler in front of the Congress. And let me show you this tweet that was published by Dennis Neal 12 hours ago. Then it was reposted by Hamshort Killer and reposted by Mark Basile. And let me show you just this tweet itself. This press release just posted on MMTLP and Ralph Norman. And here you can see this press release. It is the press release of Dennis Neal's podcast. And let me quote you just several paragraphs. Congressman Ralph Norman of South Carolina called for congressional hearings on what happened to 65,000 investors in a stock known as MMTLP in an exclusive interview on the podcast What's Bugging Me. The FINRA's response to the open letter was inadequate. Representative Norman says, the SEC didn't respond at all, he reports. No response from the SEC and we are still waiting, which is really incomprehensible, Representative Norman said on the podcast. FINRA says to get a share count, we need to get the SEC involved, he says, and it is amazing you can get this from the SEC, and then, on top of it, we are calling them, they are not calling us. Shareholders doesn't deserve this, he says. Representative Norman says the next step is to seek congressional subpoenas of trading data in MMTLP and related stocks directly from the SEC. He also aims to conduct public hearings in Congress to dive deeper into what went wrong and how MMTLP investors got hurt and how this can be fixed. And this is one of the most important steps towards the resolution, and we have to patiently wait for this. So let me show you another quite interesting update. You know, and I covered it several weeks ago, wise guys Johnny Tobacco published this tweet, and let me remind you, $26 million gone in 60 seconds, blockbuster in 4. So imagine you own approximately 21,000 shares of MMTLP. You have limited stop orders out GTC. You see MMTLP on level 2 showing prices $1,000 and $2,000 per market to December the 9th. You tell E-Trade cancel your sales. They come back and say too late. Wow, they actually sent a help desk report saying sorry, it's too late to cancel. And here you can see several reasons that these sell orders were cancelled. So it was basically too late to cancel. This means these orders were executed. And your orders have already been executed. The prints as shown below say you are now $26 million richer. Wow. And then, poof, your trades are cancelled and your money is gone. There were shares printed after December the 8th and someone shit their pants. Read it and weep. I got more. And this was the real bombshell because it is an evidence that at least E-Trade has this imbalance. But we didn't have more confirmation of this. And for now, guys, we have it. First of all, Paul T retweeted this tweet. Let me show you first of all this one. 3 hours ago, he published this. A few people got very, very lucky. And he refers to the tweet that was published by Murali Thaigar. And Murali Thaigar wrote, this is from my wife's account. And here's the screenshot. And we have the same exact situation. We have an MMTLP shares. Here is the quantity of these shares. Here is the price of the shares. And as you can see, 2 orders were with prices of 10,000 shares. One of them was rejected, but second one was too late to cancel. And if you multiply $10,000 per share by 5,000 shares, it equals to $50 million of this price. And guys, was it a reality? We don't know, but it shows that something was wrong with E-Trade back in December of 2022. On top of that, guys, we have another evidence, and here you can see Copper, who wrote this tweet 13 hours ago, and he said, same happened to me. I just checked now based on an image that I saw from someone else with the trade. Seriously messed up. See, I didn't curse. And here is the screenshot, and by the way, here is the comment from RareDD. I haven't done the math, but if you exclude the market rejects, this person's MMTLP too late to cancel sell orders would have been in the hundreds of millions of dollars. This is why you close your short positions long before privatization. And here is the screenshot. Again, E-Trade, again, plenty of orders of MMTLP, and guys, here is the date. The date is the latest date is December the 12th, and the status of this order is too late to cancel. This means for the price of $500, 50 shares were sold. And unfortunately, with the U3 halt, with the illegal U3 halt, all of these results were cancelled. And guys, this is another disappointment for all the people who published these screenshots. And this is another evidence, pure evidence that something was wrong with E-Trade and with the authorities, whose main intention was to provide the process of a spin-off MMTLP shares to next bridge hydrocarbons shares. And they failed to do this. And guys, I think this huge update might definitely lead to another lawsuit against E-Trade. And as you can see, step by step, slowly but surely, we are nearing the resolution of our problem. And I think this resolution will happen within next several months. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed.